with a video on some current favorites. These are some things I've been loving lately. I didn't do an October favorites and I haven't done a weekly favorites in a while, so these are just some random things that I've really been liking. So I don't have very many, but I thought I would share them with you. The first is going to be two foundations that I really love. I've talked about this one before. It's the Kojen Do Aqua Foundation. This is a perfect foundation for dry to normal skin. If you have super oily skin, I'm not sure you will be very crazy about this, but I have kind of normal to dryish skin lately. I don't know what happened hormonally. I went from super dry skin to super oily skin back to kind of normal to dry skin. So this is a wonderful foundation. It is kind of light to medium coverage. It does give a dewy finish, so if you don't like super dewy foundations, you probably won't love this, but I really like this. Mine is in the shade 123. It's a really good shade match, and I just love the way that it looks on the skin. It's really beautiful. The other one that I really love, and I brought the box because this is going to be in a Sephora, my Sephora VIB haul, but this is the Burberry Fresh Glow Foundation, Luminous Fluid Foundation. I've been wearing a lot of more luminous foundations lately. I recently finished the Guerlain Lingerie de Peau foundation in shade 02, which I really love. It's kind of that same beautiful dewy glowy foundation. I also have been using the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua, which is a beautiful lighter weight glowy foundation. If you can see here, there's definitely a theme of like glowy foundations. So this is the Burberry one. The packaging is beautiful. Lid pops off. There is a pump. Mine is in the shade number 20, Ochre, and it's what I'm wearing today. It's a beautiful shade. The shade match is perfect. It's beautiful on the skin. I prefer foundations like this one and the Chanel one with a brush. I feel like if you use a beauty blender, it just shears it out way too much. The Kojen Do Aqua Foundation, I apply either way. But if you want a more, to kind of get the best bang for your buck as far as coverage goes, you probably want to apply these with a brush because the beauty blender for some reason just shears it out way too much. So I applied this with a brush today and really liked it. I'd been using it kind of with the beauty blender and wasn't getting quite the coverage, so I felt like I was using more product than I needed. But with the brush, I think it applies beautifully. So I really like that. If you're looking for a kind of luxury, beautiful, luminous look, this is great. The other foundation, I feel like I'm talking about a lot of foundations and I left some of them at home, but the Givenchy Tint Couture, I think is what it's called, Couture Blurring Foundation is another one. So as far as foundations go in the last few months, I've really loved the Givenchy one. These will all be linked down below. The Givenchy, the Kojen Do Aqua, the Burberry Luminous Fluid, and the Chanel Vitalumiere Aqua. Those have been the foundations I've been going to, and they all just kind of give the same beautiful, flawless, luminous look. So those are some foundation wins for me in the past like month and a half. Some of them are a little bit newer than others, but they're all beautiful. Another product that I've been loving, and I have a few samples of these, and so they're the Nude Radiance by Burberry in number 01, and it is their Fresh Glow Luminous Base. I love this as just a glow to the skin before I go and apply my primer. Just adds like a little extra glow. If you're maybe not wanting to use a glowy foundation, you can try something like a glowy fluid base or primer, or mix something like this in with your moisturizer and then use whatever matte foundation you like, and it really just gives a beautiful glow to the skin. So I've been loving that as well. As far as bronzers go, I've switched it up recently and I'm loving the CoverFx Sun-Kissed Bronzer. This is a little bit of a cooler toned bronzer. It's very light because I'm so pale. Some of my other bronzers that are maybe a little bit warmer or deeper are just too dark, but this one is fantastic. I've been loving applying it with the Ita brush, and it's a beautiful, very like smooth, easy to blend, light tan color, and it's definitely a little bit of a cooler bronzer, which I like for contouring. I'm not doing a whole lot of bronzing because I'm pretty pale, so there's not a whole lot of need to bronze and make my face super tan when my neck and everything else is pretty white. So if you've not tried these CoverFx bronzers, I highly recommend it because I'm really enjoying the Sun-Kissed one. They also have another one that is a darker, warmer toned if this is not the right shade for you. Lashes. I've been wearing a lot of lashes lately, and I wear the Skeeter Lashes. They're my favorite. And I've had birthday parties and just like doing tutorials and stuff and trying to wear lashes more often. And of course I don't have any on today, but the Skeeter Lashes are definitely my favorite. And when I purchased my like latest batch of Skeeter Lashes, I also purchased the glue, and I really like this glue. It's fantastic. I'm a big fan of the Revlon Precision Dark Lash Adhesive. It's one of my favorites. It's almost out, so I picked this up and I really like it. It dries clear, it's got a nice brush tip applicator, it's not overly goopy, and the thing I love about it is it dries on your lashes really quickly, so you don't have to sit there waiting for the glue to dry for a really long time. So the Skeeter Lashes as well as the glue, I have a 15% discount code down below that I will leave for you if you're looking at some new glue or lashes. I'm really loving the glue and I've been using it a lot lately. Another eye product is this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Thirsty Girl. They came out with this in their holiday collection, and I find that I've been using this color so much. I think this is beautiful, popped right in either the center of the lid or the inner half of the lid, all over your lid. It's so beautiful, and it pairs really great with like orangey warm tones like Peach Smoothie, Cocoa Bear. These are all Makeup Geek shadows. Cocoa Bear, Peach Smoothie, Frappe, any of those colors. It looks really beautiful with, I think Frappe is a little bit cooler tone, but anyways, any warm browns, I think it looks great. But I also think it pairs really beautifully with mauve tones. So if you're going for some of the new Makeup Geek shadows like Confection, Petal Pusher, Cupcake, any of those, it pairs really greatly with kind of warmer or cooler tones. It's a beautiful bronze, but sometimes it pulls a little bit of a green tone. And I did a whole video on their holiday kits. I'll link it down below if you want to see swatches. But it's beautiful. It's so beautiful. And I've been wearing it a lot. I've probably worn it 5 or 6 times in the last month, which is a lot for kind of a glittery shadow. Really beautiful. A concealer that I went back to because I am so pale is the Urban Decay CIA 24/7. This is their old packaging. I bought these off of Urban Decay when they were clearancing out all their old packaging, and I don't have much left, but it's their lightest shade, and because I am so pale, there's no other concealer that I have that is light enough except for this one, and it's great. It doesn't get cakey under the eyes. I love that it's a pencil, super easy to draw where you want it, blend it out with your beauty blender. Been loving this lately, and I am wearing this as well. For a highlighter, I'm loving this. I don't know if the packaging has changed for this, but I did see it on Sephora, so it's back. It was limited edition at one point, but it's their highlight powder in Pink Glow, and it's beautiful. It is it is kind of pink, I guess, but I think it's a little bit more peachy beige tone, so you might not even see it. It's very like skin toned color, like my skin tone color. Not everybody's skin tone color, but my skin tone color. And this is the MAC 137 brush, the best highlighting brush ever. And it just gives the most beautiful highlight to the cheeks. It's a very pop, like a pop of highlight, which I like. It's not glittery, it's not chunky, it's not shimmery. It's just a beautiful glow. I love these Bobbi Brown highlighters. I don't use them enough. I need to start pulling them out more. So I really, really like this, and have been wearing it a lot. And then as for my lips, I've been loving the Clinique lip liner in Sky Violet, and then topping it with this ColourPop in Last Call, which also was from their holiday collection. I will link that video down below for swatches if you want to see them, but it's what's on my lips today, and it's seriously the most beautiful light kind of mauve-y pink color. And it's perfect. It's like my everyday go-to lip. I think it works well with pretty much any eye look. Even if you're doing light makeup, dramatic makeup, warm, cool, whatever, I think it works well. So really love this lip color. And I think that is all for the products that I've really been loving this week. Stuff I've been using a lot. I would love to know some products you've been loving lately. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat. They're all going to be popping up somewhere around here. If you have any requests for videos, let me know. I have a Sephora VIB haul coming up with a ton of stuff that I purchased recently, but some of the stuff hasn't came in yet. So as soon as that is in, that video will also be up. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!